Здравствуйте, меня зовут Кристиан. Я играю F1-22. Basically that means hello, my name is Christian and I've played F1-22. Which is exactly what this video is about. Today I'll be doing my own little review of F1-22, what I think of it so far, and also a small roast on the handling physics, to be honest. Okay, so let's start off with the one thing which is very important in my opinion, and that's the physics, where I have a small rant, let's just call it. Basically, I like the physics so far. It definitely feels more like the car is on ground effect and not on actual downforce. When you go over the curves, the car does feel a bit unstable, and it feels like it can spin out any moment. Speaking of spinning out, that's a bit of an issue so far in the game. It's a bit too easy to spin out, even if you're like third gear coming out of a tight corner. It feels like it can spin out very easily. Even in fourth, it feels way too easy. Of course, this could just be the base game car, like the base My Team car, but I tried it on the Red Bull as well and it was kind of the same thing, so I think it's just an overall issue with the physics on the game, which is a bit dumb. But otherwise, it does feel pretty nice so far, and I bet when I get used to the new handling, I'm probably gonna be somewhat quick, not too fast, but kinda quick, you know what I mean? I wanna get a little better, not gonna lie. Next up I want to talk about F1 Life and just how little it actually changes about the game, to be honest. It's kinda like, if you don't know what, actually, some of you may not even know what F1 Life is, so I'm gonna have to give you a small explanation. F1 Life is a new feature on this game actually. It features a new sort of like apartment, casual wear, and also you can drive supercars now and show them off. That's kinda what F1 Life is about. It's like the new hub on the game now, which looks pretty alright. Just like I said, it really does not change as much as you would expect for a feature that apparently adds so many things now. Yeah, speaking of the supercars actually, let's get to them now. They're actually not bad. They're actually kind of fun to drive, to be honest. But it's just kind of like, I mean, what's the reason for adding them, apart from maybe have some fun in something other than an F1 car in the game? But even then, why don't you just play like, I don't know, Assetto Corsa or Automobilista 2 with their supercars? It's just a bit of a strange addition, but it actually adds some flavor to the game, so I'm not actually going to complain that much about it. Yeah, another hot topic is EA taking over the series somewhat. I mean, the developers are still Codemasters, but EA is now in charge of all the marketing and stuff. Some people were thinking that that's gonna ruin the game, and the only thing that's ruined so far is the promised launch on Steam yesterday. That's about it. Everything else, it seems like they've put in their own flavor, but it's clear that they're not gonna push for like a pay to win or something along those lines. At least not yet. Hopefully they won't do it, but I mean, they haven't done this with Need for Speed, and I doubt they're gonna do it with this game as well. Next up, I want to talk about the sound system actually, about the new car sounds, which are pretty decent. There is just the one thing though about them, especially about the F1 cars. It's a bit dodgy the way they're done, from what I can tell, just from the pure recordings. It almost seems like they spliced together a bunch of sections of an audio, and then they just put that in the game. It's just kind of strange, to be honest. It doesn't really make that much sense, but in fact, you know what, instead of just rambling about how illogical they are, I'm actually gonna put up some sound clips of all of them. So here you go, now listen to these sound clips and tell me what you think, but in my opinion it really sounds like they spliced some stuff together. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's finish off with one thing now, and that is multiplayer, which I haven't played actually, but I am willing to bet that it's going to be just as cancer as it has been the last few years. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of about it. It's kind of short video, but I mean, to be honest, there's no need to go really that far into detail. It's just concise, make it concise and stuff. So hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day, and do svidania. There you go. Why did I forget the Russian word?